How we doing, y'all? This is Bryce coming at you once again from Velocity Powersports in Ladson, South Carolina. I'm sitting inside of a pretty cool little side-by-side that I wanted to bring to you guys today. Before I jump into that unit that I'm talking about, I wanted to once again just thank you guys so very much for the support that you've been giving on both the YouTube pages that I'm working on right now. The F3T video actually is so very close to reaching 20,000 views, and that's a very big milestone for me, and I appreciate everybody that watched that video and appreciated the content. Thank you guys so very much. If you guys like what you're seeing on this YouTube page, it'd be awesome if you guys could subscribe to this page and subscribe to the Charleston Powersports page as well. Thank you guys. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this side-by-side that I'm sitting in right now, y'all. This side-by-side that's sitting here in front of me that you guys can all very easily see just so happens to be the 2021 Honda Pioneer 520, and this is a unique little side-by-side to say the very least. Surprised me when I got behind the wheel. Very fun to be in. You know, there's obviously not a whole lot of weight on this thing just because of its size in general. You feel very in control of this side-by-side when you're driving it. It's a neat little side-by-side. It's kind of a unique ride in comparison to other side-by-sides that I'm accustomed to riding. And this seems like it would be a really good utility vehicle for pretty low dollar. These Pioneers they're about as good as they come when it comes to reliable machines. Honda's been doing their thing for so very long at this point that it's almost impossible to not fall in love with this brand. And that seems to be what everybody's doing with these Hondas, is just loving on them. And I think that these side-by-sides deserve every second of it. So I'll give you guys quick walk around here, show y'all the bed. I might even pop the bed, show you guys the engine here in a second, but I want to give you guys a back look at this thing as well. Just a neat little side-by-side. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it's about the size of a golf cart, a little bit bigger, definitely has more capabilities than a golf cart. It's able to tackle terrain about as good as any other side-by-side you're gonna see in here, but there's a look at the engine up underneath. I love the way that they do that, so where they have the engine exposed where you're able to look at it and easily work on it too with this bed popping up. But it's a Honda, guys. I doubt you're gonna need to work on it a whole lot. Really, with these Hondas, it's just gonna work for you. That's what these things do. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna hop in here real quick and show y'all just a little bit of how this thing handles. I'm gonna take y'all for a ride. I'm not gonna do the whole creative thing today, but yeah, I think this side-by-side, it'll surprise you the way that it surprised me. So give me one sec, y'all. Just want to show y'all what it looks like from the driver's perspective here. And it's got plenty of capability for the price that we're asking for this thing, and it being a 520 engine inside of it. It's got enough power to get the job done. Let me just say that. It's a Honda. It's built right. It's gonna take care of you as long as you take care of it. And even sometimes, even if you don't put the care into these things, they'll still work pretty hard for you for quite some time. Show you how it downshifts a little bit there. A little bit of a jumpy transmission, if I'm being entirely honest. It'll kind of jolt you a little bit. Other than that, this side-by-side in particular, it's definitely a fun little Honda to be inside of and be behind the wheel of for sure. But yeah, you got your paddles up front there. That is how you upshift and downshift. And it's kind of interesting too. They've got a little reverse lever down here. I don't know if you guys can see that. But you pull the reverse lever and simultaneously the downshift lever as well, and that'll put you in reverse. Kind of a different way of doing that than what I was accustomed to. I had to sit in the showroom a little bit and figure that one out, if I'm being entirely honest. But yeah, this is just a neat little side-by-side to be in. It's got plenty of capability for a low price tag. Got that spot up front right there on the brush guard for the hitch. That'd probably be a necessity to put on this thing as well. Yeah, we got a lot more side-by-sides just like this one. Small, cost-efficient, new and used, of all brands, shapes, and sizes down here at Velocity Powersports. Again, in Ladson, South Carolina. So if you guys are looking for a machine to work just as hard as you, doesn't matter what day of the week it is or how tired you are or your machine, then by all means, we'd love it if you guys would come down here and check us out sometime. We'd love to help set you up with the right unit for the right price and the right needs. And I'm gonna ask y'all to please take care of yourselves this week. Find somebody you love, give them a big old hug for me. And y'all take it easy. God bless.